We've been talking a lot about baseball, and we love all of these teams having their home opening series. And if you want to play pro baseball, you just don't jump straight into the big leagues like you can in some other sports. You gotta, work your way up through the minor leagues.
That's right. Let's get back out to QC Life's Jorge Andres. He is live in Hickory this morning. He is suited up and ready to go. Jorge, I will again remind you, you have an actual current active job. So if you're really good at baseball, and we're about to find that out, just make sure you give us enough notice.
So I told my wife yesterday, I said, hey, maybe I'm going to be throwing a baseball. Maybe it'll be kind of like Rookie of the Year where my shoulder's so tight that I just start throwing 100. We'll see today because I'm joined by Mitch Bratt, one of the starting pitchers here for the Hickory Crawdads. Mitch, thank you for the time. And first of all, tell us, how do you like Hickory, given that you're from Newmarket, Canada?
It's definitely a little bit different, but, it's great here. Douglas has done a great job with us, kind of getting us acclimated in the town, and everyone's great. Like, we have a host family who are very helpful with us. If we need anything around town, they're very helpful that way, and yeah, it's a great spot to be.
How old are you?
I am 20.
So 20 years old, was it a little scary leaving to chase your dream?
A little bit of both, I'd say. I've been gone from home for spurts at a time since I was 15 years old, traveling with Team Canada in various events, so honestly, it wasn't that big of a change.
And Team Canada, you pitched against the United States in the World Baseball Classic. What was it like to be on that stage and then be able to come home and really continue your progress?
It was definitely a cool experience. I didn't pitch the best, unfortunately, but it was nice to see the entire country have my back, especially after the game. Everyone just being like, "We got you. Like, don't worry. You did your best. We understand." And way to represent the country at a high standard.
That's awesome. Now you got to teach me a thing or two because I want to see if I got an arm still left at 39 years young. All right, when we're talking about throwing a curveball, for example, how do you hold the baseball to throw a curveball?
So the way I would hold a curveball would be to wrap my finger around the seam right here. And what you try to think is almost karate chopping the ball. So when you throw it, you're almost getting on top of it with a stiff wrist. You don't want to curve it because then the ball can go different ways. You kind of want to be 12-6, they call it, like looking at a clock. So trying to get stiff wrist on top of it that way. All
right, I'm going to have you play reporter real quick, and I'll play pitcher, and you tell me if I'm doing it right.
All right.
All right, so this finger here?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
You're going to wrap it around there, and your thumb is going to be underneath here. You're going to keep a stiff wrist.
What about this one?
It really doesn't matter. The pressure is more so on the middle finger there, and you're just going to try to keep a stiff wrist and get on top of it. Correct. Almost like there. Yeah, there you go, like a karate chop.
All right, let's see a quick, how would I hold it if I'm throwing a fastball? Because you said you're throwing what? As a lefty fastball pitcher?
I've been up to 95. Usually I'll be in 91, 93 range.
Oh, 95. Okay, let's see it. How do I hold it?
So with my fastball, the biggest thing is just keeping your fingers a little bit spread apart. Keep your fingers spread apart here. Get your thumb in a comfortable position and just trying to backspin the ball as well as you can. So when you're throwing it, keep it off that index and pointer finger and go from there and just try to rip through that way.
Okay, let me see. You play reporter this time? Let me see. So like this kind of...
Yeah, perfect. Right on the dot. Can't get any better.
All right, so perfect. So with that said, let's go see if I can throw this thing out here. GM, Douglas, you tell me what you think after you're done, okay?
All right, we'll see what level you're going to be at.
Am I at? Here we go. Ready? Do I got to look at the guy over here and then over here? Okay. Oh, here we go. And the leg goes up here like this, yes?
Correct, yeah.
Whoo, that was right down the strike zone.
I'm telling you, what was that, about 97, you would say?
I'd say almost close to 100.
Oh, hey, listen. I didn't pay him to say that. Maybe I did. But the Hickory Crawdads, they take on the Jersey Shore Blue Claws. 11 a.m. first pitch, second game of the 6-game series. We're looking for another great season. It was a great season for the Texas Rangers. They're an affiliate, so there'll be celebrations all throughout the year, Kristen and Mary. And now I learned a thing or two.
Yeah, but don't make that sweet Canadian boy lie for you. That was not 100. that kid is going to be a star.
100, right?
I was close to 100. I'll give you that. Yeah.
That kid.
It's not me.
He is talented. He is going to be a star for sure. We'll be watching him, and it's fun to have the Crawdads right in our own backyard, Jorge.
It sure is.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great community event.
All right, we'll see you later. Glad you're going to keep this job. We'll see you back here.